Blessings, blessings. I'm not sure who's on, but we're going to start this live. Blessings, blessings. Blessings, blessings. Okay, so we are making a no-cheese sauce today, and we're going to make smothered potatoes. So that's what we're going to do. So the first thing we do is you want to get your coconut milk. Okay. On Instagram we're a little backwards, but get your coconut milk. Shake that up really good. I'm gonna pour this into our pan. I have not turned the fire on the pan yet because the coconut milk is warm. We want it to be a little warm. And then if you saw the post earlier, we posted the ingredients, and I'm happy to tell those of you that just, you don't want to buy all those ingredients, there will be packets of this available Saturday at Tower Blends. You can check with Fire and Spice, Sheena Vaughn, she'll have packets, and also Ashauni Johnson with Herbal Recharge. They will have these packets too. They're the no-cheese packets. So all you have to do is pour this into your coconut milk to make this recipe. Super simple, especially for people that are on the go real quick. We wanted to make it easy for you. So these will be $5 because the ingredients in here are top notch, and we talked a little bit about that. Okay, so we got our coconut milk. Now I'm going to add the packet of spices. Pack of spices. I got my granddaughter in the background here. I'm just mixing it up a little bit. If you have a NutriBullet or some type of blender, you could blend all this, but I'm going to show you how to do it without, because not everybody has a blender. Okay, so I'm pouring all of this in. And again, these packets will be available at Tower Blends. And they'll be $5 for those people who want to make this recipe, but you don't want to go out and get all the ingredients. You can just pick up the packet and get your own coconut milk, and you can add to it. Then you want to get yourself a whisk. Oh, got our lights kind of getting funny here. You get yourself a little whisk, and then you want to whisk it up, okay? Again, if you have a NutriBullet or a blender, you can blend all of this up. I am showing you how to do it without the blender because not everybody has one. Okay? Not everybody. No, not everybody has one. Okay, so you can see it's got that cheesy cream color, and this is fabulous. I'm so thankful to Ashauni Johnson for sharing this recipe with us. Ashauni is with herbalrecharge.net, and so you can see it's liquid. It's actually kind of thickening even on just with that little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and turn the fire on.
Turn it on?
Yep, we're gonna turn the fire on.
Why do you do that, Gigi?
What? Oh, because it doesn't light, my gas stove doesn't light right away, so. While we're waiting for this to kind of warm up a little bit, I want you to see that if you put your potatoes in, an hour before you get started or just throughout the day, then those can be cooked already. Again, I'm wanting to make a real quick recipe that anybody can do for their family. This is going to be the adult version because we're going to be using some canna oil for this. But got that. Got our wooden spoon, and you're going to see that it's going to thicken up as we keep going, and it's going to be, because the tapioca flour, that's what actually makes the thickness. But I really could not get over how good this is, and so I thought, you know what, I love potatoes, I love the cheese, let's make some smothered potatoes. So I'm going to turn on this back. I'm going to turn on this back fire. Let's see. Oh, yay, it came on for us. I'm going to turn it all the way down to low. You don't want it too high. And then I'm going to put this back here. Let that cook up.
Find it, go. Cook it up.
And we're going to go ahead and get started with our other pan.
You're
getting in there, huh? Start up with this other pan here. Okay. So again, I'm going to as this warms, it's going to thicken. It's going to get real thick. Right now, it's starting to, but not quite. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys this process. So you saw how quick that was. All we added was the packet, and we added the seasoning. I mean the canned coconut milk. Okay. So I'm kind of, all right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some canna oil, just a little bit, just to coat the pan, not too much, because again, we want to not have, too much oil in our diet. I learned that from Nathaniel Jordan, so I'm thankful to him for all that he shares on his Minister of Wellness page. So for those of you that are wanting to, kind of self-cure from diabetes and from heart disease and any other things, you might want to follow his page. He's got excellent information. But he does talk about oil and salt. All right, so we're gonna let that keep going. All right, so I had already chopped up my vegetables, so I'm gonna go ahead.
Can I pour them in, Daddy? Gigi?
You want to pour those in? Okay. Did you wash your hands? Go wash your hands real quick. Okay, we're gonna wait for her to wash her hands. She wants to pour this in. So while we're waiting for that, for the potatoes, blessings, everybody who's joining us. I cannot see who's on the line, but I want to thank you guys for joining as we make this meal today together. All right, so for the potatoes, because they're cooked in the oven, they're done. You don't have to worry about sizzling those up and making sure they're cooked. They're going to be nice and soft. So what I like to do is just kind of cut them up in the pan. I'm going to cut these up. It's ready to go. And let's get back to our cheese sauce. Watch out, baby. Hold on. I'm going to have you do that. But real quick, let's do this. So you guys can see that it's starting to get thicker. If you have a wire whisk, that would be better than what I'm doing right here. But I have a plastic one, and I don't like putting plastic in hot. I don't like that two mixture. So if you don't have one, you'll just have to do what I'm doing here. Just keep stirring it. Keep stirring it. Keep moving it around so it doesn't clump up. Okay, so we're gonna let it keep cooking. And then Amira, go ahead and toss that in. Hold it with two hands right so that it doesn't fall, and we don't want to get close to the, there we go. Just toss it in there. Perfect, good job, Amira. Okay, so with the veggies, all we're gonna do is just let those cook up. Not too much, just enough, right?
Yeah.
And it's when you're cooking with veggies, it's so pretty. It's like a garden. I love it. I got these veggies, most of them, the rhubarb, the golden cauliflower, the purple cabbage. I got these from and the broccoli from the RiverPark Farmers Market. There is some farmers from Madeira there that have organic produce, and so went to get that from them.
Looks like you're rich.
Here, you want to stir up this?
Yeah.
Okay, just keep stirring it. All right, so I got Amira helping me out. All right, so now you can see it's starting to get a little bit more thick, and you just keep it on the fire for as long, as much as you want it, as your preferred thickness. And note that when you take it off the fire, see, like right now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off. But I'm gonna keep it in the pan, so it's gonna keep cooking. And that's okay, because I really want it to be a little thicker. But again, it's looking like cheese, right? But it's no cheese, no cow titty juice. I know. Cow titty juice is for cows.
Yeah, they drink their own milk.
Yes, they gotta drink their own milk. And we, you know, we don't want to be putting that in our bodies, especially women, because of our wombs. The cheese will mess with your wombs, but we don't have to go without the taste, right?
Wait, Gigi, look it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add, I put 3 cloves of garlic. I like lots of garlic, so we're going to do
garlic.
3 cloves of garlic. And we're going to add, I put a little bit of habanero and red onions. If you store your onions with your avocado, it'll keep your avocado green. And I know people said pour lemon juice, that does it too, and it does, but not as well as storing onions with avocado. So that's a great tip for you guys. And I'm just gonna put this in.
Put that in.
It's my food, I've washed my hands, so.
And guacamole.
So we're gonna mix all this in here. So kind of a little bit on the dry side. So what I'm going to do is add coconut aminos. Thank you to everybody on Facebook who's joining us. I can't see who's watching because I have it faced a certain way, but I want to thank you guys for joining. All right, and thank you everyone on Instagram who's joining us as well. All right, so coconut aminos, I'm going to add that. That's going to, if you're looking for like a salt with no salt, then you go ahead and, you know, add you some of the coconut aminos, okay?
But you have to have salt, or if you put no salt on any of food, it has no flavor. But if you put something else that makes it has flavor, it's good though.
Oh, okay. You heard it out the mouth of babes here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is kind of give this a taste.
You like it?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Let me try.
You want to try it?
Yeah. Is it hot?
It's not hot.
No, on the...
No, it's not. Just take a little, like I did. A little bit more. You didn't get any.
It's good.
It's good? Oh, we got a confirmation from Amira saying it's good. So that's good. All right, so that's it. So you saw how fast I did this cheese sauce. If you were making macaroni and cheese, you could, or no cheese sauce, excuse me, no cheese sauce, you could, you know, do that with that. So,
just if you want no cheese or macaroni and cheese, just call it macaroni.
Macaroni. Okay, so we got, look at how beautiful these veggies are turning out. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to add our potatoes to this.
Yay! Potato, guided.
So again, if you cook up your potatoes before, you know, before, like during the day, or when you get home, if you were making some dinner, put them in the oven first, and then prepare everything else. And then you don't have to worry about if your potatoes are cooked, like if you were to be frying them, right? So, and you can add whatever veggies or no veggies, you know, whatever it is that you choose to do, you can add on your own. This is just what I'm doing, so.
Yeah. Can you start it off at crunching them down and I'll mix them up?
You want what?
I want to mix them up when you crunch them down.
Okay. So this is kind of also like if you were, you know, it's kind of like a baked potato, but we're doing it smothered style with all these veggies in here, all this green. We want our G-bombs, right? What is it? Greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. And we do have mushrooms in here. So some of this is a little still hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a lid to it. I'll put some more potatoes.
Eating mashed potatoes is good.
Yeah. You know what would add more color to this? I didn't have any, but if you had purple potatoes, that could add more color to this dish. And I may have to get me some for an upcoming event that I think I want to take this to.
So when you cook your veggies, it's like you're cooking your garden, but you're eating your garden and it tastes very good.
Yes, yes. So now I'm going to put the lid on here, and if you can see, I have some beans on the side over here.
That I ate and it's so good.
Yes, she ate some beans, and I just took them out the pot and added just a little bit of seasoning for her. But for this dish, because we want to think about our protein, we're going to add beans today. But if I had used kale is great for protein too. So for these beans, I'm going to go ahead and use this sriracha barbecue sauce from Trader Joe's. It's really good. And I'm just going to turn these into some barbecue beans real quick. I'm just going to add the sriracha stuff.
Sriracha.
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 Sriracha, yes.
Sriracha.
Blessings to everybody joining the live. Appreciate you joining up in here. Okay, so now we're just gonna, you want to mix that up?
Yep.
Okay, mix that up.
Fine, a little bit.
Okay, so we have Amira mixing up the barbecue beans. And let's see how this is
If
looking.
you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, that's fine. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it while I'm doing it right-handed.
Oh, that's true. Hey, Shaq, blessings to you. Hey, Manuel, blessings to you. Let's see who else is on this live. Blessings to you guys.
Who else is watching? Is
A
Mommy
few
watching?
people. Mommy is at work. She's not going to be watching.
Mommy watched one of your videos before.
Oh, she did?
I was trying to put a comment.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. But she didn't let me.
Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm just going to add just a little bit of water to this, just to give it a little bit of moisture. This is filtered water. Do your best to only use filtered water or spring water when you're cooking. I use filtered water when I'm cooking. All
Make sure
right.
you mix this good. And mash up your potatoes before you eat them while they're too hot, because when you eat them right away, it's very hot. I've been there. I learned that the hard way.
You did? How did you learn the hard way? What happened?
I ate one potato too fast, but I just ate it because I wanted to try it so bad. It hurted.
It hurted, huh? It was too hot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we got this cooked up, I am going to go ahead and
So make sure you blow it or you let it cool down.
yeah, that's right. So if you want to keep the nutrients in your veggies, you don't want to cook them too much, because that will take away, that'll take some of the nutrients away. Now I'm going to make this a little spicy by adding the juice to jalapenos. This is because, like I said, this is the grown version, and I can make her with the remaining potatoes over there. I can make her for the youngsters. Okay.
You sure don't
So,
have to do for
this is the cheese sauce. Again, you guys saw me. All I did, and this handle is hot. All I did was add the packet, which again will be available Saturday at Tower Blends. You can check with Fire and Spice, or you can check with Herbal Recharge. They will both be there. And if you want this packet so that you don't have to go and get all the ingredients, you can do it quick. You would just add a can of coconut milk, warm it up, and look what you got. You've got your no-cheese sauce. So let's go ahead and smother our potatoes. I'm going to throw the whole thing in.
Fire and Spice is my mom, Sheena Vaughn.
That is your mom. You're right. So when people purchase dinner plates from her, they're supporting your family. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
And not only that, you're also treating your body to a home-cooked meal.
Switch, Gigi. A switch.
A switch? Okay, what do you want? You want to do...
Switch. Switchy.
Some of your...
When you switch, you're doing a switchy.
Okay. So these are done. You don't have to do much with this. I just wanted to get that in there. Thank you for covering your mouth, Amira.
This was hot. I feel
And let's go ahead and grab this. Yeah, it is hot. Let me get it in there, and then I'll have you mix it. You don't have to go nowhere. You can stay right here.
I'm just gonna get something else.
So, as you can see, it's getting nice and smothered.
Okay. I'll use this.
So if you wanted to do baked potatoes and you're not into having all of this, you could definitely do baked potato and add your veggies on top, and
It looks tasty.
and that would be fine.
It looks yummy.
It looks yummy?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad it looks yummy to you. Potatoes have vitamin C.
Look it. It's trying to get away.
And that could be, okay, so it's going to continue to thicken up. So that would be it. That would be it. I'm sorry, I'm banging up everything, guys. Sorry about that. So we're going to turn the fire off and let it kind of cool down a little bit before we serve it. But let me show you how I would serve this.
In her way.
Let's see how we would serve this.
Gigi, can I show my face?
Can you what?
Can I show my face?
Can you show your face?
Okay.
Let's see.
Just wait.
All right.
I said that.
So we could just
Do this.
Can you hold that for me? Don't touch that. Bottom is hot, okay? So you want to hold it out like right there. Just hold that.
It looks yummy,
Okay.
as you see.
So then we would add maybe a little bit of
Guacamole.
avocado.
Avocado.
So that's getting us.
Guacamole.
You like calling it guacamole? It's avocado. And then we're gonna add a little bit of the purple. We're adding some purple cauliflower and some green onion. And just go ahead and sprinkle that on top of there.
It's like sugar or salt.
That's right. Sprinkle some more.
Make a little.
Getting the children in the kitchen is a great experience for them because this is all about feeding your body goodness.
Make a little pretty dish.
And there we go, guys. We are done. So that was a quick meal making the cheese sauce, the no-cheese sauce, excuse me, the no-cheese sauce. You want to hold that for me, please?
I made a little pretty dish.
You did make a pretty dish. Does anyone have any questions on Facebook? Anybody got any questions? Bring it over this way more. Bring it over this. There you go. Do you guys see that? So yummy. Yes, it is. Thank you, Chris. Hey, Derek. Blessings to you.
Gigi,
So let me see.
Gigi,
So here it is.
somebody said it's yummy.
It's yummy. Yeah. Oh, somebody said it's yummy.
Yeah.
So we have our meal. And
Pretty little
we
dish.
didn't have to use any cheese, but yet we are going to have a cheesy flavor. It's going to be so yummy.
If you're allergic to cheese,
Thank you,
can make
Ashauni. This is your recipe, and I'm so blessed that we are so blessed that you shared it with us. Thank you.
it. I don't think Shawnee's watching.
So let me go ahead and
Wait.
take that's IG, babe. You're on IG right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and
Taste tester. She's the taste tester.
yeah,
And
we can't put Amira as the taste tester because we used the oil, although it was just a little bit. And honestly, McDonald's is worse than the can of oil for kids, but
It's
that's a whole
worse.
different story. But I'm gonna go ahead and taste it.
So if you want us to do translation.
Oh my God, that's divine. That is so good. Oh, so yummy. So yummy. Do you want to taste the potato with the cheese?
It's okay.
No?
But I want a piece of cauliflower. Yummy. But also the cheese sauce.
That is so good. Well, I can make you up with some
Cauliflower.
with some things. So, thank you everyone for watching, and
Try cauliflower. Let's see how cauliflower tastes.
you want to see how that tastes?
Let's see.
Okay. How is that?
Good.
It's good. So, I mean, we got Amira to say it was good. So that's wonderful. So again, this is the meal that we just prepared. I will put it on the YouTube channel. I will share it. And we want to thank you guys for joining our live today. Blessings, blessings, abundance to you.